If you watched our waterline and drain tile video, you know that one thing we've got an abundance of out here is rocks. So we're gonna take advantage of that and use them to build some garden beds. We actually started this one a while ago, shortly after we did the waterline and that, but it's kind of been stalled for a while. And the weather was nice today, so I decided to use the side-by-side to haul a few more out here. I don't know if I'll haul any later or not. We'll see how it's going, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more on it. So I'm just starting to have second thoughts about what I wanted to do, because originally I was thinking, that there would be a rock border all the way around. But as I'm doing this, I'm looking at it where I was doing here, and that's just kind of a nice level taper off there. And if you look at it from down here, like, that could be done just there. I mean, I need to do more over in that area, clearly, but I was just thinking if I finished up over in here and went to right about where that stump is, I could just leave it like that and leave that other side open instead of doing the rocks all the way around. I don't know. Now I gotta think about that for a minute, decide if that's what I want to do or not. I can definitely see advantages to stopping it here and not continuing around. If I don't do, if I continue up here, if I want it to be roughly level, then the wall's gonna have to be probably at least 6 inches higher all the way around, which one is gonna take a lot more rocks, and it'll also take a lot more soil to fill in. So there would be advantages to not doing that, and I could always do a kind of border on this side just with some flowers, like Solomon seal or iris or something like that holds its ground well and isn't going to let grass encroach. So I don't know. In any case, I think I'm going to go work on that spot in there for right now and then see how it looks and decide what I want to do. The camera blew over during the last little bit of that, but I'm more or less happy with it, I think. I had to go and get some more rocks, and I did extend this a little bit right here, and I added to the top of it across there because it was it wasn't straight with the other side. It was, and it's not level. If you get down here, it's not level. If you compare to the house, it does still slope downhill a little bit, and I'm fine with that, but I kind of wanted this side straight with that side, and it pretty much is now. You can't really tell because of the dirt piles in the way, but I think I'm happy with that, other than adding a few here and there maybe, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that as far as the border, and like I say, maybe use some flowers or something for the border on this side. So So I got all my dirt smoothed out relatively well, and I put in pepper plants close to the rocks, and then in this little bit is holy basil. The peppers, I said I had 3 hot varieties in my last video and 3 sweet varieties. I put all of the sweet varieties over along the fence. I keep wanting to call this one a hot variety, even though it's technically not. It's the Notapino, which is supposed to be, you know, a jalapeno that isn't hot. So I assume that means it doesn't have the dominant hot gene that peppers have. So I mean, and it's not terribly close, but it's not several hundred feet away like is recommended to completely prevent crossbreeding in peppers. But it is a little ways away, and it is going to have the Tulsi there as kind of a barrier. So don't know. And even if it does cross, I don't think, like I say, it's going to be an issue with causing the seeds from the other peppers to be hot. So I'm going to put those here. I only had 6 surviving plants, so that was a good place to put them since there isn't a whole lot of room here. I do have room here left, obviously, that I can put something else in if I want to. I can just pull the hay aside. And I probably will lay a couple pieces of tin right here to kind of kill off the grass in this border, since it's probably going to try to create a problem, and leave that there for a while and let it get killed down good. Eventually I would like this to be mostly perennials, but now isn't really a great time of year to be transplanting stuff like that. So just gonna do some annuals, whatever I want in it for now, and then maybe come fall we can get some other things planted in there that I want here permanently. But I think my helper's about done for the day, so we're gonna call it good on this project for right now.